A guide to the inner world of introverts. Being an introvert is wild. It's like being two people in one, because I'll either be super quiet and shy or I'll be the loudest, most hyper person ever. And it all depends on how comfortable I am with you. Are you an introvert? Take this quiz to find out where you fall on the introvert-extrovert spectrum. Answer each question true or false, choosing the answer that applies to you. 1. I prefer one-on-one conversations to group activities. 2. I often prefer to express myself in writing. 3. I enjoy solitude. 4. I seem to care about wealth, fame and status less than my peers. 5. I dislike small talk, but I enjoy talking in depth about topics that matter to me. 6. People tell me that I'm a good listener. 7. I'm not a big risk taker. 8. I enjoy work that allows me to drive in with few interruptions. 9. I like to celebrate birthdays on a small scale, with only 1 or 2 close friends or family members. 10. People describe me as soft-spoken or mellow. 11. I do my best work on my own. 12. I tend to think before I speak. 13. I feel drained after being out and, even if I've enjoyed myself, I need solitude to re-energize. 14. I often let calls go through to voicemail. 15. In classroom situations, I prefer lectures to seminars. The more often you answer true, the more introvert you probably are. Reasons why it's awesome to be an introvert. Deep thinkers. Introverts tend to be thoughtful and reflective, which can lead to better decision-making and greater insight. Empathetic. Introverts are often good listeners and can be observant, which can help them sense when others are struggling. Creative. Introverts can find creative solutions and innovative ideas through moments of solitude and reflection. Great listeners. Introverts tend to be more comfortable listening than talking, which can help them learn and understand what is expected of them. Cautious. Introverts are more aware of their thoughts and tend to make reliable decisions by approaching outcomes from multiple angles. Meaningful communication. Introverts prefer to interact with others at a more meaningful level, which can lead to strong bonds with colleagues and customers. Resilient. Introverts may need to recharge after an event, which could mean leaving early or working from home the next day. Focused. Introverts can focus deeply and for extended periods of time, especially in quiet environments. Independent. Introverts tend to enjoy individual activities. Less impressionably. Introverts tend to build their own criteria, which can make them more resistant to external influences and fads. Drawbacks of being an introvert. Social awkwardness. Introverts may feel awkward in large groups or social settings. Misunderstanding. Introverts may be misunderstood and assumed to be unfriendly or aloof. Difficulty managing emotions. Introverts may have more trouble managing their emotions and may ruminate on negative feelings. Feeling overwhelmed. Introverts may feel unfocused and overwhelmed when in hectic environments or activities. Negative emotions. Introversion has been linked to more negative emotions, such as sadness, pessimism, and less emotional control. Difficulty navigating social events. Introverts may find it hard to navigate social events and networking functions. Underestimated. Introverts may be underestimated in both personal and professional contexts. Work overshadowed. Introverts may keep quiet when their work is taken advantage of. Types of introverts. 1. The deep thinker, always analyzing and reflecting on life, situations, and even random thoughts. Loves diving into big questions and pondering the why behind everything. Doesn't just skim the surface, they prefer exploring things in detail and depth. 2. The quiet observer, watches people and situations before jumping in. Enjoys learning from others and picking up on subtle details that others might miss. Can seem distant at first, but they're usually taking everything in before making their move. 3. The independent doer, prefers working on projects alone, even if they're part of a team. Thrives in solo activities that let them focus without distraction. Enjoys the sense of accomplishment that comes from working through something independently. 4. The sensitive soul, highly in tune with their emotions and the emotions of those around them. Easily affected by their environment and the energy of others. Needs time to process and digest emotions deeply, often through solitude or creative outlets. 24 reasons why introverts are attractive. 1. They are great listeners, truly absorbing what you say. 2. They bring calm, steady energy to every situation. 3. Deep conversations are their forte. 4. They value quality over quantity in relationships. 5. They're thoughtful and reflective. 6. They observe more than they speak. 7. They know how to be alone and are comfortable with themselves. 8. Mystery surrounds them, making them intriguing. 9. They don't need constant attention, giving you space to breathe. 10. Their quiet confidence speaks louder than words. 11. They appreciate meaningful connections. 12. They think before they act, thoughtfulness in every move. 13. They're incredibly loyal to the ones they care about. 14. They're introspective, leading to personal growth. 15. They often notice details others miss. 16. They're selective with their words, making them impactful when they do speak. 17. They have a creative mind, often finding beauty in simplicity. 18. They're empathetic, deeply understanding others' emotions. 19. They find joy in small, quiet moments. 20. They bring a sense of peace to those around them. 21. They're independent and strong-minded. 22. They're low maintenance and easy to be around. 23. Their humility shines through. 24. They're thoughtful gift givers, always knowing what matters most. How to love an introvert. Respect their need for privacy and alone time. No last-minute plans. They need time to fully accept that their solitude is going to be interrupted. Don't try to change them or expect their behaviors to mimic yours unless you're also an introvert. But then you'd already understand that. Realize introversion is a personality trait, and it's a trait they enjoy. Introverts require a lot of alone time. Try not to take their need for that personal. It doesn't mean they don't love you. It does mean that's part of being friends with an introvert. Why introverts make great relationship partners. When you understand them, it is easy to make them happy. Introverts make good listeners. They will sit there and let you speak, taking in what you say. They can be surprising. They understand the need for personal space. To those they love, introverts will be extremely loyal. Introvert problems. Wanting to be invited, but not wanting to go anywhere. Being lonely at home, but not wanting anyone in your space unless you really like them. And even if you really like them, you want them to go home soon. How to make introverts happy. 1. The first step to happiness is being at peace with their uniqueness and being unapologetically authentic. 2. Some peaceful time to rejuvenate, as the eventful days can be exhausting for them. 3. Engaging in profound and intimate conversations that expand their mental horizons. 4. Friends and family that don't force them to socialize against their will. 5. People who are able to enjoy silence and realize that talking isn't necessary to have a good time. 6. Understanding people who realize that introverts can't be expressive about their feelings. 7. A quiet sanctuary to do things at their own pace. 8. The constant support of loving people they can call their own. I'm an introvert. No, I'm not shy. No, I'm not stuck up. No, I'm not antisocial. I'm just listening. I'm just observing. I can't stand small talks, but I'll talk about life for hours. I'd rather be home with a close friend or two than among a crowd of acquaintances. Don't scold me in public. Don't embarrass me in public. Respect that I'm reserved, and if I open myself up to you, know that means you're very special to me. Shish, I'm introverting. Hope you liked it.